Hi, welcome to Done by Dorothy. Dorothy here. We are so excited to have you with us today as we feature our second episode of the Junk Journal Weekly Review. The Junk Journal Weekly Review is simply anything, everything, and all things junk journal. Whether it would be an Etsy store, a Facebook group, a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, websites, supplies, created items, anything and everything junk journal that you can imagine. If, in fact, you do create these things, have a store, have a group, have a channel, and you're interested in having your items or your place of work and creation featured as a review on the Junk Journal Weekly Review, feel free to contact us at donebydorothycrafts@gmail.com. That will be in the description box below as well as across the bottom of the screen. So this week's featured review is Len'Arte Studio, and they are a Etsy store, and they carry digitals for the junk journal. They are absolutely beautiful. So without further ado, let's dig in and see these pretty files. Okay, I have several here today. This one is called the Faded Rose. This is the portrait size. There's also a landscape version, and I will show you they do differ. This has a dictionary background, several layers in here. The roses are just divine. So that is one page. This one also features it, but it actually has a bird. The designs in the background are absolutely beautiful. And she has lots and lots of kits, not just what I'm going to show you today, but there's quite a few. And I love the birds. Like this page here, you very simply could cut and make a large journaling card, like a tall tag. So, I mean, you could use it for lots of things. With those also comes this gorgeous background page. So that is the portrait. Let me get this out of the way. Now I'll show you some of the landscape, and the landscape is beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? And again, there's birds. I love the polka dots. And you will see that, like with the birds, there are similarities. So you could use the ones for collage pages. These is journal pages. And there is that portrait broken down into a journal size page. So I love the fact you can use the other one, print it, like on cardstock and use it for tags or whatever. Oh, beautiful. Look at the text in there and the background layers that are built up in there. That's amazing. And again, there's a background. And another background. I love this gold flake over in here. I don't know if that'll really come through the camera really well, but it is really pretty. So that was the Faded Roses. There is also what is called lace pages. And a lot, like the ones that I pulled all sort of resemble each other and could go together. So, I sort of love that. I love the grunge of this. I mean, that was so pretty. And again, like I said, these are lace pages. And these could be used horizontal or vertical. Lots and lots of detail. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous lace pages. And I mean, you fold this. You could even use this as like a digital page or a background. I love how this file right here, the paper is like all crackled. And this one actually has some type in the background. And that one has looks like some picture frames of sort. And it has some flowers along with all of the lace. So, I mean, they vary some. Those are the lace pages. Then we have, this is the blank lined pink roses is what this is called. And I will try to put the links to all these. Now, I noticed on like the junk journal pages, at least when I print, because they are A4, and when you convert it to the 8.5 by 11, I put the actual size, not fit the page, because, and I'll tell you why, because with it being A4 to 8.5 by 11, you can see how we have the white edge on the top and bottom. If you put fit to page, for whatever reason, my computer at least, or my printer, as it shifts it to enlarge it, it pushed part of it off one side of the page. So this like burlap design in the background wouldn't be here, and it would cut, like this would cut off this page, like right here, you know, so you would lose some of that on the side. You wouldn't have that. And I didn't like the fact that I only had 3 sides of the background. So it has a frame that is a ledger page. It is very pretty, which this, you know, the top and bottom doesn't really bother me because a lot of junk journal kits come 5 by 7 anyway. I love this tattered page here, and the roses are pretty. Little dragonfly. Some lace. The lace tie popped through there. So pretty. And so these are all lined. So these are gorgeous to use. You know, you could use it on the back of the faded roses earlier, or even the lace pages on the front. These on the back, so you have, you know, lines to journal on. I love these line pages. And honestly, these are so pretty, even if you cut them down and just use them individually in pockets and tucks and things like that, they would be really pretty. I love the deckled edge, the way this edge over here on the paper has been trimmed and cut. It's actually like a deckled edge. And the layering. This one I love with the darker background. So pretty. And then you've got the side-by-side torn bits of paper. This would even be good in like a steampunk journal because it's got the chain with the roses hanging. So if you wanted to do like a pink rose steampunk style, would be gorgeous. And then the last kit is called Vintage Woman, and it's ephemera as well as pages. I did print, now the ones I've showed you previously, was printed on white printer paper, 92 brightness, 24 pound. Now this is 92 brightness, 24 pound, but it's been coffee dyed, as well as my cardstock is 110 pound cardstock, but it has been coffee dyed. And I apologize for my throat. It's that time of year. So the Vintage Woman. This is gorgeous. I love this kit. I've actually made a journal with this kit, and I just fell in love with it. Look at the butterflies, you guys. And this vintage, like Victorian woman. The labeling. Look at the lacy background. And again, there's your roses, so you could adapt all of that together if you wanted to. Although I really like the gold heavy of this chair. Look at this lantern light over here with the roses on top. Isn't that beautiful? And again, the double-sized page. The key, the rose, the bird. The crown. So pretty. And I love this very washed out picture of the roses. Is so pretty. And again, you've got burlap on music. Excuse me. The roses and the butterfly. And like the calligraphy over here. And the butterfly page. And throw in some polka dots and some roses. I mean, you've got me. Some calligraphy on there. And this is a different style of rose. And there's just a polka dot page for the background. And I think these two pages, as well as maybe possibly this one, were made because they're there's not as many images and things involved. I think they were more as for like background pages. Excuse me. Then we have Ephemera. Look at these tags, guys. I'm going to hold them up close so you can see them. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? I love that. Let me move up here so you can see these. A bird, and so pretty. And there's almost like postcard size. They're so pretty. I love this light, you guys. I'm like, I want that light in my house. And then there's another set of those, which, I mean, these are great for postcards, big side tags, you know, decorate the front of an envelope. Then there's like a bookmark style. I love these. They're so pretty. So much you can do with them. There's your circles, which, you know, if you have a punch, you can punch those right out without having to cut them out by hand, which makes it nice. There's some little squares and then a bag. And it has the little glue here tabs so you know how to put it together. There's 3 more little squares, and there's one with a dragonfly. And another bag. And again, 3 more and another bag. And I have found, like, I will use these as bags. If you don't want to use them as bags and you want to use them like to make like a mini journal cover, I just cut across the curve at the top, cut right across there, cut the glue tabs off, and you've got a journal cover or, you know, like a fold open journaling spot. And there's another one again that has those main pages on it. So that was just a couple of kits that I wanted to share. These happen to be the ones that I had that I really, really liked. So I wanted to share. Go check her out. There are lots of other styles. This is just, you know, more of a shabby chic, steampunky shabby chic, you know, grunge type kit to me. So if you're interested in her stuff, again, go check her Etsy store out at LenArteStudio Studios. I will have the links and everything in the description box below. Thanks for tuning in for our second episode. Again, I'll remind you, you know, if you are interested in being reviewed, please contact us. We will see you again next Friday for episode 3 of the Junk Journal Weekly Review. You guys have a great week and a blessed weekend. See you next time. Bye.